Hello everybody, welcome to Resident Evil 3. And this time around, our player character this time is our old friend Jill Valentine. And for you people ask, why is she in Raccoon City? Well, here's the thing. She stayed behind to investigate Umbrella's activities in the city, while everyone else went to France. Turned out to be a rather bad idea. Then again,
It all began as an ordinary
who
day
could have first saw this, you know?
An ordinary day in Raccoon City.
Yep.
A city.
And Jill in this game is voiced by Catherine Disher, who voiced Jean Grey in the 90s X-Men cartoon.
No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction.
That's what you get for being extreme doormats to whatever Umbrella offers.
I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight.
And yet they didn't.
It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop.
Because after all, you can't fight fate.
It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
And oddly enough, this game in Japan is called Biohazard 3 Last Escape. And thus we begin right in the thick of things.
Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070.
On September 28th, the city has already gone to hell. And like we mentioned earlier, this game takes place before and after Resident Evil 2. As the zombies roam the streets of Raccoon City, Raccoon's finest come to save the day! Little do they know, it's gonna end the worst way. With a blockade that's not gonna be effective at all. Oh, we got soldiers here too. You guys, just horrible shots. I mean, where'd you guys take your marksmanship lessons from? Stormtroopers?
Oops.
But alas, not bothering to study up on how to fight zombies ends up costing them everything. And the soldiers don't fare that much better either.
Well, they're better equipped, but it's a zombie apocalypse. Those usually kill via sheer numbers.
Yep, even if you manage to aim for the head. And of course, this all results in one big bloodbath. Farewell to my life, farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. And let's have an explosive opening right here. But yeah, like I said, Jill's more or less was staying in town to investigate. Yeah, and of course she was about to leave, but she got caught in this. And yes, we got some instruction manuals right here. These more or less detail how to play the game, obviously. Not just that, but there's also some new elements to this game. Such as the fact you can actually dodge. And of course target explosive barrels and stuff. And of course this also introduces the quick turn, where if you manage to walk backwards and press the run button, you can turn 180 degrees. By the way, the font here is different because this is the GameCube version, so that'll stand to change the buttons. And of course, yeah, if you manage to press the attack button at the right time when you're aiming, you can dodge. And here's the thing, this game, compared to Resident Evil 2, has a much different ranking system. Let's say, the more you save, the more you heal, and the longer you take, that diminishes your rank. Yes, you get penalized for how much damage you heal. It's short, the game teaches you to learn how to dodge. Oh, we also got live selections. These obviously are forks on the road you can take throughout the game. But of course, there's one in particular that actually will determine your ending. Alright then, that was game instructions A. Now we have instruction book B. This details another unique element to this game. How to make ammo. Yes, you can actually create your own ammo. You need gunpowder for that, as well as the reloading tool that's in Jill's inventory. Yeah, there are 3 types of gunpowder. There's gunpowder A, gunpowder B, and gunpowder C, which you can only make by mixing gunpowder A and gunpowder B. And of course, specific types of gunpowder will yield you certain types of ammo. And yes, anywhere there's a typo right there. This game tends to have a lot of typos for some reason. That being said, Resident Evil 3 was originally going to be a side story game. But obviously they wanted to make this the actual 3rd game in the series. Yeah, gunpowder A gives you handgun bullets, B gives you shotgun shells, C gives you grenade rounds, and mixing gunpowder with grenade rounds gives you special types. Gunpowder A gives you flame rounds, gunpowder B gives you acid rounds, gunpowder C will give you new freeze rounds, which are a new ammo type in this game, and it's actually surprisingly effective against enemies. It is actually encouraged because they're like, apart from maybe a couple of lucky drops, that is, depending on your choices in the game, you might not even get anything else other than grenade rounds in the game. So that's why you have the gunpowder, because if you don't use gunpowder, you're screwed. Because as far as I know, there's not enough ammo to go around unless you use gunpowder.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
And it's worth noting that this is probably one of the more salacious outfits a character in this series has worn.
But worse than Ada's?
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
I don't think Ada's ever worn a tube top.
What do you think you're talking about?
No, but she did wear that dress like that. Oh,
How
in
dare you
Resident
tell me
Evil
to
2.
go back outside?
I'm sorry
That was just
about
backless.
your daughter.
I know.
But there isn't going to be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
But of course, this guy doesn't believe in any kind of
I'm
hopeful
not going
situation,
anywhere.
because he's already lost all hope.
I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters.
You're lost,
Leave
buddy.
me alone.
It turns out he's locking himself in that thing right there because that actually has some gunpowder and a file, which we won't grab until much later. Yeah, I'm gonna make an effort to grab every single file in the game in order,
Leaving. Never.
because if you manage to get all 30 files in order and also read them from start to finish without skipping them, you get a hidden 31st file, which is Jill's personal diary, which details some of the events that occur before Resident Evil 3 began, from her perspective. Anyway, yes, you can run upstairs without having to press the action button. And yet, the next game in the series goes back to how it was in RE1 and 2.
Huh.
Downgrade. Oh wait, no! A key on a key rack! Sacrilege! Not really. Yeah, a small key with a tag attached to it. It says back door on the tag. So yeah, not less than 10 minutes in, we already have our first save room. And of course, here's our samurai edge. Here's our loading tool. And as you may have noticed from Game Instructions B, the more you make a certain type of ammo, the better your skill with it, to the point where you can make enhanced bullets for your handgun or shotgun. However, you can't. It only applies to your default pistol as well as the default shotgun. The only way you can get another handgun and another shotgun is to play on hard mode, which is what I'm playing on right now. And for very good reason. Yes, we have gunpowder A right here. And like I said before, gunpowder A gives us handgun bullets. You're probably wondering, why didn't I just combine the two gunpowders and make a few more bullets? Well, it's because, like I said, the more you make a certain type of ammo, the better your experience with it. That being said, the best way to do so is just mix gunpowder individually. Oh yeah, of course, it also glimpsed gunpowders. 3 gunpowder C's mixed together will give us 24 magnum bullets. But you're best not. You're better off not relying on that. Anyway, well, let's head off to Raccoon City proper. We're currently here in the Uptown area. And I should also note some items and weapons in the game are randomized, meaning no two runs are ever the same, especially with the life selections being taken into account. Get off! Yeah, you're supposed to bear right there. Oh, that door moved. Go away! I actually like the other lack of background music, just ambience.
Yeah, that's...
Background noise.
I think that's unique to 3, actually.
No, other games have lack of background music as well. Let's see, what's behind door number 1 here? Oh, whoa! Well, there was that. And some more zombies to play with. We want to kill all these guys, considering down there, past all the zombies, is a shotgun. But yeah, so yeah, not 15 minutes into the game, we already have a shotgun. See, I think Resident Evil 3 definitely is one of the more, one of the better Resident Evils out there. Especially with the life selections being taken into account, considering your experience with the game will actually change depending on those selections. Okay. Go down already, please. And 2 more bullets for good measure. There we go. Now, let's go grab a shotty. Okay. Oh, hi. Case of drinking water. Don't care about that. I care about this, though. There we go. And lighter oil, which means we'll be grabbing a lighter soon. Yeah, I apologize, he doesn't have much to say because, well, I'm a bit more knowledgeable than he is. Anyway. Oh, another green herb. But yeah, you want to practice dodging a lot. That way you can avoid getting too much damage. Never have a slightly better chance getting a good rank.
Eh. Still got the issue of healing ruining your rank?
Well, it's to encourage you to learn how to dodge more often and more effectively.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. The dodge mechanic in the PS1 era was not very effective.
Actually, not really. This game actually does work if you actually know the proper timing. Considering you have to press the action button right before you get attacked. More often than not, it tends to happen accidentally, but if you're actually really good at this game, you'll be able to master it, no problem. Not just that, but some subsequent games in the series do add to the dodging mechanic, or even reintroduce it altogether. Like, say, well, 2 particular games in particular. Go away. Pardon me! But overall, this is one of the games where I don't really worry about ranking that much. Considering, well, you know the trope, and your reward is clothes. Seriously, that's all you get from being a game with a very good rank. You unlock the boutique key and you get to change costumes, that's it.
Yeah.
But make no mistake, this game is pretty difficult. Especially with a recurring menace we'll be encountering in part 2. Oh, there you are. There. Alright then. And we go to new miracle drug. We can look and feel 10 years younger. Anyway, here we are. We're entering a bar. I wonder what's the special today. If we can get one. Huh? Oh, it's apparently chicken heart sandwiches. Not my cup of tea.
Get away!
Yeah, let's help him out. You know we don't really need to. In fact, if you leave the bar, he'll gun down the zombie and the dialogue will actually change. Yeah. Yep, Brad Vickers.
Brad, hang in there.
Chicken wuss.
Why
Chicken
isn't
heart.
someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do?
Well, I guess it is justified.
Listen,
They had no idea how to handle
He's
this.
coming for us. We're both gonna
Wait,
die.
he?
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
Great.
What are you even talking about?
A new enemy that is apparently targeting just STARS members, or anyone close to a STARS member. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Anyway, lighter. And you notice Jill does not have an item space for a personal item, which means that she's gonna have to carry her lockpick when she gets it later on. Everywhere she goes,
Oh, fun.
everywhere she goes, that is unless you don't need a lockpick. Yeah, we have a postcard here. St. Michael Clock Tower. Huh. A landmark spot. And back here is handgun bullets. Yeah, as opposed to Resident Evil 2, all handgun bullet drops are 30. But yeah, more or less, as opposed to Resident Evil 2, where there was plenty of ammo to go around, this game, not so much. Again, unless you use the gunpowder. And believe me, I will be using the gunpowder quite often. Especially when I get the enhanced ammo. Oh yeah. Also, depending on how you play certain events, will also have it in the background. Such as, I think, this bit coming up. Let's see. Oh! Oh! She's gone. She's already gonna die, because it's a foregone
Yeah, she's dosed.
It's a foregone conclusion. Because by the time we get there, it's too late.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh well. Just to prove a point, gun this guy down. Because I'll be coming back here later. And by the time we come back, that one guy will be dead. Then we can grab the items that are in his hiding place. Let's see. Yep, she's dead. She's dead, Jill. Let's see, any enemies in here? No. Nope. No enemies in here, so we can just go. It's not until we come back to the uptown area that there will be enemies in here. Including one position just outside the safe room that's playing possum.
Oh, yes. Also, mind your difficulty in this game.
Like I said, it's a bit more difficult.
Well, you'll understand soon.
Well, yeah, like I said, in part 2. And that door will open up eventually later on. And in there will be, I believe, some gunpowder or grenade rounds. Nope, for the time being, we're going to head to the police station. Fortunately, it's not going to be as long of a trip as it was last time. No, all we need to get there is actually the lockpick. That's about it. Because there'll be, I think, roughly 3 instances where we need the lockpick. Oh, there goes the barricade. Now let's wait a bit while they get closer. Because I see an explosive barrel right there. Come on. Come on.
A little closer.
Boom!
Oosh!
And then there were 2. Okay, and it's worth it considering there are 2 red herbs and another file. Here we are. And I just happen to have 2 green herbs in my inventory. Yep. Restoring vitality. Some herbs can mix their enhancer effect. Yes, get used to this. I'll be actually examining most new items I come across. Considering, there's that kind of text.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go with a second red herb. And one of these bodies has a file. Here we are. Photo A. The policemen are pressing forward. It's dated September 27th. So this happened yesterday. Apparently been offered devoured. Yeah. Ah, here we are. Even if we had a knife, we can't cut this rope because, well, just because. But we can use a lighter because it's soaked in oil.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's no good.
But in the MP3S, at least they carry sawed-off shotgun. Alright then. So, what lies ahead, other than a fire? Zombie dogs! No. Go away. Down, boy, down! Come on. There. Okay, great, I'm low on ammo. Oh well. At least I managed to make it this far. And fortunately, there's some more gunpowder in here. Enough for 15 more handgun bullets and 7 shotgun shells.
Good.
Alright. As such, I'm going to use this reloading tool. Here we are. Yeah, I guess as compared to Resident Evil 2 save room theme, this one feels a lot more dire. As
Definitely, because
the
things get particularly nasty.
especially this early on. Especially if you're foolish enough to do what most people do and take on a certain baddie with the limited ammo you got. Anyway, no equipment, so see you guys in part 2.